Hi, Wes Scott from LifeBack Law Firm. Today we're going to talk about, and I've been on this roll lately where it's like this. I think about these things, and a lot of times in your own life, you have the benefit of history. At the time that things happen, you don't understand it, you don't understand the meaning. But as you get time away from it and you get some history from it and you look at it in a different perspective, you understand the meaning of it. And I'll give an example of that. I tell people often, as a white, straight male, I do not carry a heavy burden, never have, and never will. Let's just be honest with each other, right? I don't carry a heavy burden, but there are people in the world that carry really heavy burdens. And I really think we're here to help each other carry these loads. That's what we're here for. Do you think my load as a straight white male is the same as a trans person? It's not even close. It's not even close. Or an ethnically diverse person, or somebody with a different sexual orientation or different religion other than, say, Christianity. This is not even close, and I know it. And so, again, going back to my childhood, part of what you're taught as being a child is sharing, isn't it? Are we all taught to share? If I got lollipops, I need to share with everybody. Kids get this. Adults don't. I just, it's not that difficult of concepts to understand. When you have a privileged upbringing, and I, again, do not have a heavy load to carry. And I know that. And it is my responsibility to help other people with heavier loads carry them. It is all of our responsibilities to help each other carry these loads in life. The road is broken for everybody. Not just one person, for everybody. But let's all acknowledge some carry a heavier load than others. And so, part of the firm's policy of inclusion and diversity is to acknowledge that, is to acknowledge that the marginalized carry heavier loads, and we're going to help them carry it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do it because we were taught as a young age to share. A concept kids get, and more adults need to get. It's not complicated. I am not diminished in any way, and neither is anybody else, by helping somebody else carry their heavy load. I'm not diminished. You're not diminished. Nobody's diminished. It's the opposite. You help each other. You elevate people. You elevate human dignity. So these concepts are not complicated. We learn them at a young age. And if we're being candid with ourselves, if we're being honest, we admit these things. And we help other people. And that's why, for example, at LifeBack Law Firm, when you're suffering with debt, I'll tell you what, when you're suffering with debt, it's anxiety producing, it is stressful, it takes courage to reach out. We honor that courage here. You're carrying a heavier load, and we're going to help you. That's what we're here to do. You're not alone. That's the thing. My opinion is, and this is my opinion, is that loneliness is the biggest disease in the world. I think it's the biggest disease in the world. People think they're by themselves. They're all alone. You're not alone. You're not. We're here to help you carry these loads. One human to another. And so, some deep subjects lately, but I again, focusing on where we're at as a firm and where we're going, these concepts are all just in our wheelhouse and are so appropriate for today's discussion. And if you would consider helping somebody else carry their load, pick up the phone, call somebody, and say, hey, what can I do for you? Or just do it. Something needs to be done. Sometimes you don't even have to ask. Just do it. One of the things that our employees are trained to do here at LifeBack is to listen to people. Listen to people. And what do they need? What do they need? And you'll see things being done behind the scenes. The client doesn't even know about it. And then it's done and the client goes, whoa, this is what I'm talking about. So, all right, I got to stop talking. When the time is right, when you are ready to get your life back, you are not alone. Reach out to LifeBack Law Firm, the team of diverse, secure, kind, and helpful Minnesota professionals here to serve you, here to help you carry your heavy load.